Hello everyone, I am Squallcasting, bringing you another game featuring Liquid Hero. We've been following him for a few games now. We've seen a PvZ, PvT, and PvP. I think I said those correctly. And we're going to do another PvP because in the last game, we saw a really cool style where both players, both were Protoss, went for Phoenixes and had this like goofy airplay. And then Hero transitioned into High Templar, and then was starting to transition to Colossi when he won. So it was just very, very cool to me. I really, really enjoyed it. So I decided, I'm going to grab another one of the PvPs in the hopes that I can see more of that. I mean, this one might end up being a little bit more standard, but we'll see. Now, this is Fnatic RCOz, RCOz, RCOz. I'm not sure. I don't know how you say that. I don't know who he is. Part of Team Fnatic, clearly. But other than that, I know nothing about this guy. So, perhaps I will look him up later. I could have looked him up before this game, but you know what? Screw Wikipedia. I want to watch StarCraft. I will do my research another day. For now, we're just going to watch as much as we can and have fun. So, they are speaking in Korean, so clearly RCO knows some Korean, or is just banging on his Korean keyboard aimlessly, even though he doesn't know Korean. Maybe he's American, maybe he's American, he just like, hits the keys completely at random, making absolutely no sense. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. What terrible timing. In any case, so both players mirroring their builds pretty much the same. RCOz starting that pylon just a little bit late. I don't think we'll see him get supply blocked, though, as that should finish before the next probe. Yes, it will. And Cybercore starting for both players. Hero getting his up just a tiny bit faster. Could be because RCO was typing. As you may or may not know, typing is the way to lose. Hero mentioning something about MLG. I'm not sure when this replay was. I forgot to look at the date. It might have been from like sometime in May. And oh dear, that is my wife's cell phone. I do apologize. Okay. I just decided to let that run for a little while. And then I'm going to run a noise removal algorithm later because Audacity is a wonderful program. And I can do noise removal. So hopefully I will be able to filter out that background noise. And if right now you're just like, what are you talking about? There was nothing. Then I did my job correctly. And that is excellent. So both players playing very similarly. Both of them have a second gateway on the way. They're both working on their warp gate. Heroes is very, very slightly ahead of his opponent, but nothing too terribly significant. And yeah, neither player really looks to be gearing up for an expansion. RCO putting down a Twilight Council. This is weird, man. Like, I don't know. I'm so used to seeing players just expanding no matter what, but like, what's going on here? Has PvP metagame changed into stay on one base until the 10-minute mark and then expand? I mean, I don't think it was quite the 10-minute mark last game when they expanded, but it felt quite late, to me at least. I don't know. Admittedly, my knowledge of the PvP metagame is not super duper up to date. And as far as my knowledge of the Korean scene, it is zero. It is basically zero. I have been watching more Korean games lately. I'm trying to find those ones specifically. Some of the replay sites have them occasionally, so when I see them, I'm kind of gobbling them up because I want to see more of the Korean play. But, yeah, and RCO throwing down a forward pylon, which Hero instantly sees with that probe. So he knows what's up. But for the moment, he's just like, you know what, you can just have that. But it's fine because I have stalkers, and yeah, that's probably going to get cancelled. Unless RCO is just like praying that it didn't get seen. Yeah, he's just praying it didn't get seen. And Hero is putting down a forward pylon of his own. And RCO looking to expand. So finally expanding. Hero has saved up some resources, but it looks like he might want to do a giant warp in. Yep, there we go. And he's going to be turning on the aggression. This probe is scouting out, but I don't think it'll see anything. No, it does not. It does know that those stalkers are there now, and it does run away from them. But he doesn't know about this forward pylon. This probe going to scoot on forward, put down yet another forward pylon. Liquid Hero is turning on the heat. And RCO has basically nothing. He does... Oh, wow. He has a Dark Shrine, man. How you defend against the 4-gate? Well, you just get a Dark Shrine. Don't even worry about it. He will have to cancel this Nexus for sure. And he's going to need to probably see about getting more sentries. Otherwise, all the Stalkers are going to walk up and kill everything. And this Dark Tempo will be able to deal a lot of damage, but Liquid Hero could potentially kill a ton of stuff before he starts losing Stalkers. And he does have Blink now. We'll see if he opts to use that at any point. Yep, he does. And that Dark Templar is the only reason RCO is still in this game. And Hero is running away, and RCO is going to re-expand. And oh, here we go. Dark Templar doesn't quite get up. Hero with an absolutely excellent reaction, and the Observer does come out, so he will be able to kill that. Nice blink down to pin the Dark Templar in, and kills it off. So nicely played by Hero. Manages to deal a little bit of damage. RCO very fortunate that that Dark Shrine finished when it did. But it did allow him to stay alive. And for the moment, chose to morph those Dark Templar into an Archon. I have an IM I need to answer. There we go. That is excellent. I'm pretty sure that was related to the phone call that was happening earlier. Yeah, Hero just gonna, looks like he wants to scoot forward once again. He does have an Observer to support him now, so he will be able to tell what's going on. And here we go. RCO does have an Archon. They do deal a lot of damage. There's a Guardian Shield down. Pulls the Archon back to try to keep it from dying, because those are such expensive units, man. But Hero looks like he just has too much stuff. He is starting to lose some things now, as Blink Micro is not quite working out. Wow, RCO defended that a lot better than I thought he would. Very nicely done. We'll see if Hero chooses to maybe try to do a blink into the main. That wouldn't surprise me too much. Yep, there we go. These two Stalkers glitching out. Nope, we don't want to go up there. We're just going to stay down here. Hero will pick off a few units and then run away with much bravery and run away, Hero. Yep, gets away barely. That Stalker with exactly 1 hit point. If someone comes up with a cattle prod and pokes it, it will die. And, oh, Dark Templar just missing the very damaged Stalker. Its shields are regenerating, and before long it will be out of the danger zone. So, yeah, but here we go. Hero pushing forward once again. RCO does have some Stalkers up on the high ground, but Hero just wants to continue with this aggression. And Hero microing back. There are Zealots forcing the Stalkers away, and Hero's units starting to evaporate as they lose all their shields and are very low on health. Hero's expansion here is done, and he definitely has a supply lead. He's managed to kill off a decent number of RCO's probes, 13 in total. Wow, that's more than decent. That's pretty stunning. And he's just continuing to pressure and keep RCO worried. And RCO, if he's not able to reproduce probes efficiently, could be in a bit of trouble. That said, Hero's starting to get really, really, really weak units. I mean, look at that. 15 HP, 1 HP, or 6 HP, 1 HP. He's just playing with fire here, man. And looks like we're going to have another blink up into the main. Yep, there we go. Taking only the healthy ones, so that way it's less likely to lose them. And just picking off even more probes in very annoying fashion. Picking off the ones on gas, so that way RCO has to spend time putting probes back into it. And it's one of those things where you're trying to manage so many things at once that it can be really easy to just forget to put probes back in there, and then your gas production suffers. So even the pros suffer from that time to time. Probes coming off the line, starting to attack the Stalkers. RCO trying to stay alive, but Hero just doing too much damage, doubling his opponent's supply now. And even more Stalkers coming in to reinforce. Well, those Stalkers getting really low, but he has a number of fresh ones, so he should be just fine. And RCO, GG's out of the game. So a little bit more of a standard game. But you know what? It didn't go to Colossi Wars, so I'm happy. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to continue doing Hero games because why not? I'll see you in the next one.